Bam, bam, bam. All right. Welcome, everyone, to another session of The Compass Rose. We are on episode 16. Moving right along. Um, how's everyone doing today?
Doing quite dandy.
Fantastic.
Dang, dandy, fantastic. I like the sound of that. Um, let's go ahead and do some introductions here. I am Spio, your dungeon master, and I will be your dungeon master all evening. And not to toot my own horn, but all right. And everyone else, let's go around and tell everyone who you are and who you're going to be playing. Don't be shy. Someone.
My name is Moonfern. I'm gonna be playing Moon, the Druid Haragon.
Oh.
I love that.
Woo!
It's because we're all polite. We're all just waiting,
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
politely for everybody.
In order.
All right. I'm Night Fury, and I'm playing Alexandria, the Simic Scientist Barbarian.
If I press one of these buttons and it makes a weird noise, it's because I don't know what it actually does. So,
Just testing it.
yeah.
Trial and error.
Hey guys, Hero here, and I'm playing the Dragonborn Raijin.
Yeah.
Hit him with the bass drop.
Hello, I'm Etma. I'm playing Thorn, the Halfling Fighter.
Let's go.
Hit him with the tongue wiggle. All right. Let's see. Find my notes here.
Previously on Dragonborn.
Previously. Something I haven't been doing that I definitely need to do before we get on our way here is thank the artists at artlist.io that provide me with sweet sound effects and music that I use for my games. I know you guys aren't listening to this, but I greatly appreciate all the stuff that I'm able to get from that site. Really helps me with ambience and all the good things that I want to hear during the game. Secondly, I forgot to give a proper shout out to the folks over at Here There Be Monsters last night when they came in and rated us while we were playing some games. Just wanted to say that if you don't know who they are, feel free to hit them up or look them up on Twitch or YouTube at YouTube or Twitch .tv / Here There Be Monsters. They are a husband and wife content creators that bring people of interest together in a supportive community and promote emotional and physical wellness. Additionally, we have been kind of working with them with some other DM things. Our own Etma here, Thorn, is supposed to be running a game with them in their world before too long, and then we're also helping create a NPC game for people to be able to sort of secondhand participate in the world and kind of be a part of it. So thanks for coming in last night, and also thanks for providing a great community to be a part of. I believe that's it, unless anyone else has anything they'd like to say. If not, we'll go ahead and get started. Anyone?
It's just really great seeing y'all again. I hope you enjoy the session.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that calls for a. All right. What can I say? Last session was, you guys did some light preparation as you were fast approaching some of the Black Iron fleet. And for the most part, you guys were in combat all session. As you had put up some significant damage to the rear of the Iron Fleet ship that you came up upon. You're now sort of neck and neck with. Some of their members have been shooting little grapple claws across the way onto your deck to try to board your ship. You notice that General Drek, the general of the Black Iron Guard, has also made their way over onto the Compass Rose. And it wasn't before too long that some reinforcements from some Blackfoot reinforcements came in on their own little skiff, dropping in commandos as they rappel down from the sky onto their deck and provide you all with some assistance as they are occupied fighting other members of the Black Iron Guard. I believe, you guys did some pretty good damage with your cannons as Theorn did a little preparation beforehand to give an extra little bonus shot for each one. And General Drek, I believe, kind of the last thing I remember is him coming across over on the rope and next to Alexandria Moon, releasing a breath of fire before you, as you both were able to successfully sort of dodge out of the way, but being point blank, you still took a little bit of damage. And I think from there, we're just going to go ahead and kick things back off where we left at the top of the order. I'm going to find my pirate combat music. Okay, got that. And then I also adjusted our combat screen here and make sure everything isn't just broken. All right.
Ooh.
Okay, I think we are good. And then to start us off, we're at this Black Iron soldier up here as, no, I'm not going to use the short sword. He reaches behind his back and pulls off a little blunderbuss as one of the halflings coming up trying to stab him in the back with a knife. You just hear a and a 12 is going to, just before the shot's fired, you see the blade ping as he kind of punches away the end of the muzzle, shoots, blasts over his shoulder and misses. And, that is going to jump us over to Hero.
I hear both musics.
Oh, sorry.
Kind of meshed well for a second.
Yeah,
and
for
then,
a
like,
second.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, oh God, what is this? Oh, here, we want this music.
Calm and frightful.
Okay.
Alright. Okay, yeah. I'll get like right in. Oh. What am I doing?
Oh, sorry. I had it paused. Go ahead. You should be able to do it now.
Okay. Should be 15 feet right there. I'm gonna get, run right in between Drek and the cap.
Okay.
Let me see. Oh wait, was that a mistake? Should I have done this first?
Mm.
Or what's the range on this?
Mistakes were made. We got him now.
Oops.
Nah,
But
it's
since I'm-
Yeah, I have not.
fine.
I'm just talking.
Let me go ahead and try to use my silver tongue to command General Drek
Ooh, okay.
to grovel.
Uh-oh.
Ooh. That's a fun one.
Okay, so 14 wisdom. Oh. Is it 16 or a natural 20? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh no.
As he's kind of taken a defensive stance with holding his like one arm out in front of him, posted with like his elbow pointing forward, and the other with the sword, with his arm extended back behind him, ready to strike. You point your hand at him and command him to grovel, and he looks over in your direction, and kind of gives you a little grin. You wouldn't be sure if it worked at this point. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, I'll just kind of like, hold my free hand kind of towards the captain and like, kind of gesture her to stay behind me. And I'll pass turn right there.
Okay. Theon, it's your turn.
Theon's gonna attack the cable with his ghost.
All right. Go ahead and make an attack roll. See what you got.
Ooh.
I would say a 25 is probably sufficient to hit a cable. So go ahead and roll for damage.
Ooh.
This one to your left, right?
Yes, the one that my guy's at.
Yep. And you just see the strands collapse and like fall down and are now like draped over each ship with their according halves.
Trying to-
Dun, 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 dun.
That's 25, and now I'm going to shoot the driver of the other ship, or try to, if I can.
Okay.
Yes.
Make an attack roll. What's the range on it?
Let me look up the range on revolver.
It's a revolver.
40, 120.
Okay. So. All right. Yeah. I mean, that looks like it's gonna cut it. So go ahead and make a straight roll. 18 is going to hit. Go ahead and roll for damage. Holy smacks.
21.
Oh my gosh.
You see Thorn
I say it's high noon.
as Thorn points his gun blade in the direction of the person flying the ship over there. And you guys just hear him. And yeah, you can hear like the body thud against the wooden floor as they drop down.
Ooh.
Can you remove my clone? And then I say in my earpiece, "Hey, prepare for egress."
Mm.
To the other black bus.
All right.
The kill squad.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, it's my turn.
All right. Captain Rose. She will make a check. You're doing great, guys. Is there anything else I can do to help? Ah! And she's like spinning the wheel as she just looks over and sees the other captain of the ship from the other side drop dead, and just has like this worried look on her face. And she's like, she gets real shaky. She seems extremely nervous for some reason.
The Gable.
I think
Yeah, I'm gonna cut that. I think.
something else I'm going to add too is that as the captain of their ship is no more, so I'm going to roll a well, they're definitely not going to go up. Well, all right, I'm going to roll a d4.
Cardinal directions.
A 1, their ship begins to nosedive. 2 starts going up that way. A 3, it'll slow down, and a 4, it begins to, like, it'll sway towards you guys.
Wow.
All right.
Okay.
Awfully close to 4.
Yeah. Right. Uh, don't hold your breath.
As it begins to seems like it stalls, like slows down and stalls, like since nobody's currently piloting it. With the amount of damage it sustained, you start to see the bottom slowly shift downward, and the nose is beginning to come up as it's kind of descending a little bit. All right, and you see this one rushes over here to begin to attempt to stabilize the ship, unless, well, I don't think there was any other orders received to not stabilize the ship, so I'm going to assume that that would be an appropriate response.
I agree.
Moon. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna tell General Drek, hey, you messed with the wrong bunny. Cause this bunny is now a bear.
Oh?
The biggest bear I could be.
Okay. You are a moon druid, right?
Yes.
Or wait, no, you're Circle of Stars. I don't know why I always keep thinking that you're Circle of the Moon. All right.
Is his name?
Yeah,
Circle
just
of the
everything is about moon. Like, I just assumed that it was moon. Okay, so you can turn into a CR 1/4 creature, which means what kind of bear can you be? Probably just a bear. If I'm
The bear type of bear.
just a bear,
You
you know.
platypus bear. No, just says bear.
It's bear. Bear with us, guys.
Yeah, bear with us.
Bear.
If I take off the
Wait, do you have to wait until CR1.5 to be a bear?
yes, there are no bears. You know what also that means? That you should have been able to turn into a giant elk and run people out of the dungeon earlier. Don't worry, we'll take care of you later. No, I'm just kidding. That's definitely my fault.
I thought they were 1/4.
I don't know, maybe.
The elk. Yeah, the elk.
Yeah, well, I think he's the giant elk.
Yes.
Like the awakened elk.
Details.
Yeah. Okay, so there's no bear that fits that description, Moon. But there are a lot of other various creatures that you can be.
A giant badger.
A giant badger.
A
Yeah.
cave badger.
That's pretty good.
You know, badgers are wily creatures.
Oh wait, awakened elk is 1/4. That's weird. Okay,
We're gonna be
never mind.
the awakened elk.
The awakened elk. Okay, let's get you wild shaped. The awakened elk. All right, you guys
Gosh,
see
I forgot
Moon.
how big-
Moon begins to shake, and his body begins to almost like bubble underneath his skin as grows these large brown furry legs with hooves, and you see his neck and body begins to swell and get enlarged, and his little rabbit body begins to form into this sort of deer-like animal, and you see the end of the transformation as these horns begin to sort of magically form from a yellow-green dust as he turns into a large elk. Moon, what would you like to do?
I would like to run into him, ram him, even.
Okay, so let's see your features. You have ram. Okay, yeah, you don't need any spacing or anything like that, so go ahead and make your ram attack.
Under my breath, I'm gonna be like, I thought he said bear.
An 18 just hits. Go ahead and roll for damage. As Moon lowers his head and rushes forward, one of the horns from your antlers pierces into his shoulder. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Now the Blackfoot air assault. Make sure this is the right one. All right. Makes an attack over here. A 3. Yeah, that ain't gonna cut it. They're just slashing back and forth, clashing blades, trying to kill each other. Night Fury or Alexandria. We gotta get that changed. Why is it saying that?
Why?
Why, guys?
Okay. No. I'm gonna hit him with my great axe.
Okay.
Normal. Boop. Good.
Very nice,
18 just hits.
Damage.
Damage.
Get them.
9 points of slashing. Oh, I forgot to apply this.
Oh,
Okay.
oof. This is awkward. I'm just kidding.
As he's trying to push Moon back from being impaled by one of his antlers, hit him square with your great axe in his side. You leave a huge dent in your armor, and you can tell that like it was caved in and kind of like crushed him on the inside. As you see a little blood begin to kind of spew out of the crease of the armor that you just created.
I'm gonna bite him.
Nice. Okay. She gonna bite him?
Where is it?
Hmm.
Oh, I have to. Oh, forgot. I have to roll a d20. Plus my what modifier? Strength?
It should hit. Yeah, as long as it's
Should-
plus one.
should
Yeah.
be strength unless
Plus two.
unless it's
Plus my
versatile
proficiency.
or finesse
Versatile.
rather.
Oh no, I'm biting him. I don't think
Yeah.
that's finesse. Let me see. Okay. Yes. 1d6 plus my strength modifier.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Nice.
Another 5 points of damage.
Nom, nom, nom.
Very nice.
Yep, you slam into him, and then you see Alexandria reaches forward and sinks these large fangs into the side of his neck.
And she growls at him.
I don't want to go on her bad side.
That's the end of my turn.
All right, you see these two tussling. This one here has got this one like pushed up against the side of the wall with the blade to his throat, and the Blackfoot's trying to like hold him off, and he looks over the side of the edge, and he just like scoops him up and bear hugs him, and like rolls off the back of the side, and takes them both as they go flying off.
Oh.
You see this one over here.
It's like the coolest thing an NPC's have ever done.
Um. He's gonna pull out. Doesn't have time to do that. Yeah, he's going to come forward here and attempt a shove action against you, Thorn. So I need you to make an opposing athletics or acrobatics.
We still have our food buff.
You should, yeah. So they'll want
20.
to do 20. Oh no, this one has to be athletics. Yeah, you're able to defend him off as he's trying to like shove you over, and he can see that he's not making any leeway, so he takes a step back, winds up with his blade, and tries to slash you for a second attack. A 19.
Hits.
Looks like that's gonna hit. As it deals 6 points of slashing damage.
Why I oughta.
And it takes another step over here.
I'll regret that.
Another air assault. Phew, man. So this is just an endless battle over here. Thinking about just taking them out of the order and just being like, yeah, these guys just fight each other endlessly until you guys That's essentially what's happening because they're just rolling 4s. All right. Let's see which one's this. Booty boop boop. An 11 is gonna miss. Okay, so per usual. General Drek. Is going to, as he's holding his longsword back, trying to push off Alexandria and Moon from beating into them. He takes a step this way and leaves your attack range. So if you'd like to make attacks of opportunity, you can do so.
Absolutely.
21 hits, a 13 does not. However, you just rolled a d20, you didn't roll the attack modifier, which I believe would be Ram, so it's a +5, so that's an 18.
I'm raging, so if it's a melee attack, since he's leaving our range and he's within 5 feet of me.
Moon
How
should
are
have
you-
advantage on his attacks, right?
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
chose the wolf totem.
Oh, I did.
Okay.
But it says of a creature that is hostile to you. How do you interpret that?
He's outrunning me. I
Because
think.
he's running away from us, right? But
Yeah, it's just
but he's still, yeah.
you guys are in
He's a
combat with him.
hostile. Yeah, he's a hostile
Yeah.
creature. Regardless.
Yeah, you guys are fighting to the death currently, so.
Non-friendly.
So you get advantage.
Yeah, man. So you can roll another attack and see if you get a natural 20. You did hit, but always take the second roll because why not?
So
It might be a
D20.
20.
And say Alexandria hits him with the axe in the back as he's trying to maneuver out of the way. Yeah, Moon, just go ahead and roll another d20. Okay, so rolled the same, still hits. So it's you can either do your ram for the damage, or you can just do 1d6 and it'll be +3.
+3.
Yeah. So roll a d6. All right, so another 6 points of damage. Okay. So he steps out of the way. You guys hit him with a barrage of attacks. You killed my captain. Now I'm going to take yours. And he goes to make a first attack with a longsword, which is absolutely god awful and misses.
Weak.
And then you see him draws out his short sword to go for a second attack. And that one hits for 6 points of damage. As she ducks out of the way on the first one, and then, like in the same swinging momentum, pulls out his short sword out of his other sheath and shoves it in as she's like still trying to pilot. Ah! That one can be removed since they're dead. Okay. This one pulls out the old blunderbuss
Wow.
and hits
Dang.
for 13 points of damage. and goes like flying up against the back railing and spits out some blood and just kind of like hand over the giant open wound over his chest as he just got hit point blank with a shotgun. Raijin. Hello? Are you muted?
Blah
Oh,
blah
there-
blah.
There you are.
Okay. Okay. Well, I want to protect my captain, so I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on her.
Okay. Sanctuary.
Captain!
All right. Cool deal. Ooh, Captain's tanky. All right. Anything else with your turn?
No. That is
Okay.
it.
That is it.
How dare you hurt my captain?
Theon.
One moment, refreshing.
Mhm.
There we go. All right, guy.
Mm. Uh,
19.
which one? Next to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits for sure. 12 points of damage. You go slice forward. Some blood goes slinging across. Falls over.
Excellent. I'm gonna use my bonus action to. Well, actually. I can't get it quite up there, but the way the squares are, it's like weird with the.
Yeah.
I can get right behind Alexandria though.
Wait, with halflings, can they go right under you without? That's for large creatures.
I'm not small though. Am I? Oh, I am small. Or am I?
But it's
Yeah,
large
that's-
creatures, not medium sized, right?
Yeah. I think I can still like move through you or whatever, like,
But it still
no
costs
problem,
the.
but I can't stand in your square still.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, you can move through the spaces.
I'm gonna shoot the guy. I'm gonna shoot this sleazeball.
All right. Go ahead and shoot him. Yeah, it's gonna hit.
Yeah, get out of here.
As a blast goes off over your shoulder, Alexandria. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah. Action surge.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
And actually, I'm not gonna move right up to him. I'm gonna move through here. I'm gonna bonus action to put a clone behind him and attack with my clone.
Not that I'm too concerned about like movement stuff, but did you have enough movement to move all the way over there and stuff?
Yeah, it was 25 to where I moved right behind Alexandria, and then I
Uh-huh.
action surge, so I get everything back, right?
No,
The
you
whole
just
new
get an
turn?
additional action.
Oh, I thought it was everything. Alright. Regardless, I'm still going to put a clone behind him.
Okay.
Wait, it's just action, not a bonus action too?
I believe that's correct. Yep.
Alright.
On your turn, you can take one additional action.
Okay, well, then I just wasted my action surge, so... That's my turn.
I mean, you can just not use it. So, all right.
Alright.
As Rose is starting to bleed a bit after being stabbed by General, you see her like slowly begins to like nod off from the blood loss, and the ship begins to like start to tanking downward, like starts nosediving. This one over here, let's see if they can steady their sinking ship here. Still descending, but a little bit slower. Moon. This massive elk on this ship running around here.
I am gonna move behind him. And then I want to ram him or shove him away from the captain.
So, where are you trying to be at right now? And you're trying to shove him? It's like
In
currently,
between-
currently you're in their spaces. Like, because you're a large creature, so you'd have to be like here, or yeah, you could maneuver there.
Can I run at him diagonally?
Well, what are you trying to do?
I'm just trying to get him away from this captain so he stops attacking her.
Okay. So like with all of the stuff over here, I would say you'd probably have to like run around this way, and which I'm pretty sure you have enough movement to do, since you have 50 feet of movement, so you should be fine to just kind of run around and position yourself in a advantageous manner. So I think, yeah, you'd probably have to move up one more space to, yeah. And then you're trying to do a shove.
Shove.
Okay, are you trying to, are you trying to push them back 5 feet, or are you trying to knock them prone?
Knock them prone.
Okay, make an athletics check, and with advantage, since you guys
Flanking.
ate the culinary foods.
The muffins.
Moon. Yeah.
And so they need to make. let's
That's
see,
our prized elk.
the prized elk. Ooh.
Okay.
Moon leans down, and you see him like begins to try to like walk forward with these giant elk antlers, and the general like crosses his blades out in front of you in like an X, and you guys are just like going head to head, trying to shove each other back and forth, but it just seems like a stalemate. You know, when an immovable object meets an unstoppable creature. Did you want to use any other movement, or is there anything else you'd like to do? So that would
No,
be your
not at this
action.
moment.
Okay. All right. This one leaps off the side, rolls an at 20. Man, critical hit with the dagger feels great. 6 points of damage. Doing a little slice and dice. Okay. Night Fury. Or should I say, Alexandria.
Okay. I can move one over. Oh, no, that's too far. There. Okay. Great axe.
All right. Coming down with the great axe.
Do. Oh. Does a 10 hit?
10 does not hit.
Okay. Oh, well. I guess we're gonna buy them. That's kind of what we do. Maybe. 12 plus my strength modifier. And you add your proficiency modifier too, right? 2 plus 2 plus... Or how does that work? When you attack, it's your proficiency modifier and your strength modifier. For like melee...
So you make an unarmed strike.
Plus 2 plus 2.
Yeah, we can say proficiency. I mean, it's a part of
That's
your
how
form.
all of the
so.
other ones work, right? Oh, okay. Okay, so that would be 16.
16 misses
Dang it.
as he's trying to shove back. Moon, you go to try to strike him and bite onto him, and he pulls out his short sword for just a second away from Moon's charge and deflects your axe and kind of like punches you in the head as you lunge forward to try to bite him.
Okay. My turn. Get you next time.
Next time.
All right. Nice. 8 points of slashing damage to the Black Iron Guard up here. They are looking pretty rough as they continue to battle back and forth. Same thing in reverse here. It's definitely going to hit. 8 points of slashing damage. Okay. And you see um see the general sidesteps over here. Moon provoking an attack of opportunity from you. If you haven't used your reaction yet.
And that would just be my ram, right?
Yeah. You try to trip him up with your antlers as he's kind of shifts to the side and lifts up his foot as he slides over, doing like a little quick step. And you see him once again begins to take in a big inhale from his breath. And as he drops his jaw, spews a red fiery cone out towards you, Raijin, and Rose.
Whoa, uncool.
Not cool, man. Oh wait, psych. He didn't have it recharged. Got him. Freaking idiot. So he goes to he'll just attack you then, Raijin.
Ooh,
And miss terribly.
got scared.
Mm-hmm.
It, like
for-
landed on 20 and then just like it was like JK.
For the first strike. Second one comes up. And misses with
good
the
enough,
second
friendo.
one as you throw up your shield, and it's just like he's hammering away on your shield with his blades. Ah. Brings us to this one as he runs over, leaving their attack range. That person throws out an attack as they're running away and comes up short. And you see him brings out from behind as he shoots and misses. As arrows begin to come flying over from the other side of the ship towards you guys. Hero.
Okay,
Or
I
Raijin.
will bless my peeps. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah.
All right. Who would you like to bless?
Bjorn, Alexandria, and Moon.
All right. So you
Thanks,
guys,
dog.
You know it, buddy. And yeah, I will end right there.
okay.
Hmm.
I feel very blessed.
Count your blessings.
Theon.
Refreshing to get my screen back to normal.
All right.
Hmm. All right. Hmm. I'm going to come over here. And second wind.
Okay. I believe you do that as a bonus action.
Yeah.
1d10 plus 3 HP. Alright, heal yourself for 8 HP.
And I'm going to attack.
Okay. A 22 hits. Roll for damage.
Darn.
7 points. Alright, is that your turn?
Yeah, I kind of want to move more, but I don't want to mess up Moon.
Mm.
Let's go 5 morphines. Okay, that's it.
Alright. Rose begins to shake it off. Not so much, actually. Still looking pretty even more pale than usual, as you see like a pool of blood underneath her feet as she's like still trying to keep her eyes open and maintain the ship in the air. The same thing with this one. You now see this ship beginning to actually start to tank as it begins to descend rapidly. Like, I can't represent it currently on the map, but it's about 60 feet underneath you guys at this point.
Oh, cool. No more bow attacks.
All right, Moon.
At this point, I would like to revert back into bunny form.
Okay.
And that counts as the action or bonus?
Bonus action.
All right.
Still have your action and movement.
I am gonna move closer to right here. And then I'm also gonna guiding bolt him point blank.
I will say that ranged spell attacks in melee range are at disadvantage.
I'm confident enough.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh
As-
no.
As Moon reverts back to his rabbit form, you see him as he slowly walks forward. As it looks like he's sort of distracted amongst the chaos, trying to fight everyone else. Holds this little rabbit paw out, and as it begins to glow, this bright glow, before blasting a beam of energy, General Drek reaches his hand out and like grabs you by the wrist and holds it up like just a few inches away from the blast, like hitting him directly in the face. As a bolt of streaking radiant energy goes flashing across the sky like lightning.
That was a really good way of describing why it's at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually.
Very creative.
Moon. that is your action bonus action. You have some movement. Would you like to say where you're at, or do you want to end your turn? Or that was the same thing if you want to move.
Yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna just stay where I'm at.
You want to stay where you're at, end your turn, or close out the game? Definitely did not mean that. All right. It's like, wait, what? I just said the same thing in a different way. Oh man, are these two ever going to be victorious? The never-ending battle.
Never-ending battle.
They're definitely the NPCs on the battlefield that are just attacking each other over and over until you.
Yeah, health bar is not moving. Ah, ah,
Yeah.
ah, yeah.
Night
Ends up
Fury.
taking a lunch break.
I got you. I should name my great axe. Okay,
Well,
that's what
Yeah.
we're doing. We're gonna attack
Cynthia.
Cynthia.
Hmm.
We'll workshop that. Does a 14 hit?
14 misses.
No. You
D4. D4.
you just buy them.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, you
yeah,
get
yeah,
you
add
get a
your
D4.
Oh,
D4.
you get a D4, yeah.
There's still a chance.
Yeah. Hope for that 4.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Blessings.
yeah.
Yeah.
That hits.
Thanks.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Whoop.
Hmm.
As he's in the middle of like holding Moon's paw out to the side to avoid the point blank guiding bolt, he looks over at you as you're like coming up overhead with your axe. No, no, no! How do you kill him?
Ooh.
Oh no. It's not something I think about. Maybe right through, through the torso,
Okay,
Oof.
like diagonally.
so
Come on.
Alexandria comes down in a diagonal slash with her great axe, going from one shoulder to the opposite hip.
So with some sarcasm, because of what Thorn always does. Oh, I guess we ain't gonna get any information from him now. Way to go.
Is that what we wanted? Oh, is that what we wanted?
As she's like
I'm just
screaming
still
at
holding
you.
the axe.
Still
She's
in
like,
him?
and she's like screaming this at you too, as she's like in a rage in her feral form. Like, is that what you wanted?
You wanted to keep him alive this time?
Oh, don't chill. I was just kidding. Just joking. I don't care.
Now
She's
you
got the
want to
crazy
violence?
eyes. She's got the crazy eyes.
That was
Uh,
hilarious.
Hey guys, finish him off. He's
You-
done.
You see, as the skiff like comes sliding over, drops down like a few rope ladders, and the remainder of the homies jump on.
Nice.
Yeah, I was really hoping that guy that jumped off had like a
Beep, beep, beep,
wingsuit
beep,
and
beep,
he got
beep.
caught.
Oh, did he like die?
Did he? Wait, wait.
He was
Wait.
the coolest NPC ever to pull a move like that.
Did he just sacrifice him? Wait, is that what that means?
And the
Took
ship
him down with him.
Bro, what?
Oh dang.
Wait, we didn't have them fly it up back? Oh. Never
What was his
mind.
name?
Just
We'll never
kidding.
know.
His name was Private.
He didn't have a name.
Yeah,
Just kidding.
Oh, it's his name and his rank. It's private. It was really weird. Strange interactions all the time.
So what about these other ships?
Other ships?
Wasn't there like 3 of them?
Yeah, there's like yeah.
Yeah, there are 2 still flying, but a decent way ahead of you guys, as they have definitely pushed forward, and well, you guys didn't really receive any damage to your ship, right?
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
Wait, I think we lost the handrail because of that hook that was still attached when it
Mm.
flew
Yeah.
down.
When it went
but
down.
And
that
then
was
a bunch
probably
of
all.
skyfishes just ran into all of them.
Well, I think too, since you guys had slowed them down and you've been flying side by side with them, like maintaining a speed at even a lower rate than normal, the other 2 ships have gained like a significant amount of distance up ahead, and it's not before too long you guys can see Soren up ahead.
We need to catch up to them.
Go ahead and make perception checks for me.
With that advantage, right?
Well, y'all get the +4. Wait, is that on just?
Because you ate, right?
Oh yeah.
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 We're all pretty perceptive.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. It's not really the song that I want.
I'll
Now we
take
had
this
to
time.
fight.
Oh yeah. You guys like look at me and there's like blood, out coming out of my mouth, and
You, like, cough it up.
shotgun blast in my chest.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
no.
Hey man.
Big,
You gonna be good? You good, bro?
oh yeah, just a flesh wound.
Jesus.
You should probably use your potion of healing.
Oh yeah. If you need mine too, man. Like, you're not looking too good.
You also want mine?
Just
Take it,
chugging
take all of it.
healing potions. That's the Orn lines them up like shots.
Bottoms
Luckily,
up, man.
my adrenaline rush earlier took care of some of it,
Hmm.
Oh, that's good. That's
But it's starting to wear off.
good.
What does it taste like, buddy?
Tastes like cough syrup. Oh, it's actually perfect. I'm actually full now.
Good.
Is there a way to see everybody's health, or is that just like perpetually hidden?
It's hidden on purpose to allow descriptors and things like that, and for
I
like
see, I
to
see.
make you ask and yeah. How are you looking?
Yeah, inquire. Inquire what people look like, how they're
Pretty
doing.
roughed up.
Do a medicine check.
How's everybody doing?
Luckily, my second win was huge.
Oh my god, Captain, how are you doing? I'm just seeing her in like a puddle of blood.
You see like her eyes roll in the back of her head and she falls backwards.
I catch
I'm waiting for the.
Eyes of an angel. Fly away from here.
It's definitely the reverse commercial, as like Moon is the animal and
Yeah. if you're gonna donate 3 cents to Theon,
Why are we donating to Theorn?
any
Just-
amount can save a life.
Just 3 copper pieces a day will ensure that you
Theon is
guys
healthy.
have a healthy conscience about these rabbit folk here.
In the arms of an angel,
in Theorn's
fly
voice.
away from here. Don't worry, Captain, we got you. Just
And
listen to my soothing voice.
you see like a hand kind of holding over her side that's still actively bleeding.
Quick. Do we have bandages?
We do have a druid.
We do have a
You?
druid.
Well, yeah.
We do
Um,
have a
Is
druid.
Raijin? Isn't Raijin a cleric
Cleric?
too?
Yeah, I have
we just have like
Like
all the
we've
healers.
had healers this whole time, guys.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
He
as
does
you guys
the
are
lightning stuff all the time. I forget.
as you guys are chugging your 50 gold health
I
potions.
think I've only healed shot
Yeah.
like once.
It's like, wait, I got these spells that I can use all the time.
Spells. Just spells, man.
Yeah. So you guys are scrambling around for bandages, and she's still bleeding out.
I'm calling forth the healing spirit.
Very nice.
And what does your spirit take the form of this time?
Ooh.
It takes the form as an owl.
Ooh.
And as the glimmering golden owl comes swooping in, flaps his wings and lands directly on Rose, and it looks over at you, Moon, and says, "Ooh, wait! I'm gonna heal her right up!" And as it flaps its wings, little sparkly gold dust comes shimmering down like magical rain, and you see the wound begin to kind of close up as they heal her 6 points, and then an additional, what, it lasts for 1 minute, so 1d6 10 times.
10 times.
Let's see. Till the spell ends, whenever you or a creature you can see moves into the spirit space for the first time, or on a turn, or starts its turn there, you can cause the spirit to restore 1d6 points to that creature. The spirit can't heal constructs or undead. The spirit can heal a number of times equal to 1 plus... Okay, so 1 plus your spellcasting modifier, which would be 4... So 5d6 is the total amount. All right, so 19
good.
points. As the wound closes up, and as the shiny owl fades away, Rose opens her eyes and sits up. Oh man, what happened?
Oh.
Well, we got the bad guy.
Which
He almost
one?
died.
Did
no,
stab you.
Don't tell her that. Don't tell her
No.
that. You just took a long nap. But you're all good now, and what do you know? There's an owl.
Probably fine.
Probably fine.
Probably. Fine.
Don't look at your side though. Don't
Mm.
advise that.
Yeah, it's not a good idea.
It's basically just like a little line there, like a scar at this point. With your healing, it has fully closed up.
But if you do want to look at it, I mean, it might look like a cool scar.
Guys dig scars.
Love scars. Mm.
Oh yeah, I took the wheel by the way. I
Yeah,
feel like I
was
need
gonna
to say that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry. No,
No,
keep
you're good.
finish. I was gonna
Ooh,
see if I can, if the air assault team is still in comms range, but
Yeah, you put your hand up to your.
did they say what
Um,
their team name was when they came in? I was gonna try and use like call signs, but Air Assault 1, this is Blackfoot 2, over.
Yeah, Fjorn, reading loud and clear. Over.
Hey, how fast is that ship that you got?
Well, it's plenty of fast, but we're running out of fuel real quick. Over.
You don't think you can beat these guys to Soren to give them a warning?
I suppose we go to the city. What kind of warning are you looking for, over?
Just let them know what's going on. They got ships full of bombs. They bombed the Mjolnirs, and that General Drek's down.
Roger that, Fjorn. On our way. Over.
Hopefully that
And-
helps out.
And yeah, you see the skiff like jets ahead, sort of above you guys, and with your perception checks, you guys all rolled pretty high.
I forgot about those.
To wear our glasses today.
Yeah, so you guys notice, first off, that still pretty early in the day, right? So I would say it's about midday, but it is growing unnaturally dark. And up ahead, you guys do have a visual of the city, and you do see several almost like smokestacks coming up from the city that you definitely don't remember seeing last time when you first came here.
That's weird.
It's always
Very
something.
strange.
I'm gonna investigate General Drek.
I'm gonna go help Captain Rose get to her quarters so she could rest.
Okay.
Gonna make sure we don't crash.
Oh, and Thorn,
Mm.
save me the jewelry.
Oh. You know it.
All right.
Ranging.
Raging.
Raging.
I had stopped raging.
Rages again. I wanted to loot him.
As you go through his things, you of course see what he is normally adorned with, the set of black iron gear. You see, you have access to both of his weapons as they're laying there. They look really good quality. A lot better than what you could probably, normally find at your everyday smith. As you look over him, you notice that the singular blue glowing eye that made up the one pupil that wasn't covered has now dimmed and faded to black, as you just kind of see like this sort of empty socket that has nothing there. You do see, additionally, with your 18, there is an amulet around his neck that appears to house some sort of like ruby emerald cut jewel. On the inside of his clothing, you also actually, never mind. Yep, so the two blades, there's an amulet. And we'll say 60 gold pieces that he just kind of had on his person.
All right. I put the amulet on and I pick up the blades to look at them, like kind of, or do like the, Aragorn swinging it or whatever, kind of give them a feel. Take the gold.
All right, let me open your inventory. Throw this in there. Or wait a minute. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Thought I accidentally gave the wrong one. Whoops. I gotta import one real quick. Gotta import one. Bear with me just a second. So as you're kind of like gathering all these items, what's everyone else doing? Moon takes Captain Rose below deck to her quarters.
I'm still flying the ship.
Okay.
I think Alexandria is gonna like assess the damage. Maybe get actually, let's get the cannons ready again, just in case.
Good call.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So you guys go and begin preparing the cannons, getting them set up for another engagement. Okay, Thorn, you should have all the items. The scimitar, the longsword, and the focus. And as you guys get closer, the smokestacks begin to become more apparent as the deep black smoke begins to rise from the city. And as you approach, you begin to see additionally like small fires around the dock.
Fjorn, come in, Fjorn. Over.
Send it.
This place is a madhouse. The Black Iron Guard are everywhere. And a bunch of cats. Look out! And you just hear, ah!
Did he say cat?
What did he say?
What was the last?
If you guys still hear me, it's Xville.
And you just hear the static.
Yeah. Well, shit.
And again, as you guys approach, like last time, you hear. As multiple cannons appear to be firing at you as you guys are flying towards. So far, they're missing, but it appears that there are people shooting at you guys as you are fast approaching.
Not
Rude.
again.
I don't know, guys. Might be smarter to back out of this one.
Oh.
Yeah, we're down a captain this time.
I am the captain now.
Captain Moon. What do you suggest we do then?
We just let these people die?
We can't. We can't have another incident.
Another incident?
We have to go save them. How's everyone's doing?
I mean, it's you gotta try and make a smart decision, regroup, and like actually bring a force that can handle an entire city, like all the city guards, all the soldiers on these ships.
Yeah, we can do that.
I don't know if it's not that we just want to let people die. Obviously, that's not good.
I thought we were saying, oh, this isn't our problem.
No, that's
That's
not
what I
meant.
thought was going
No.
on.
Yeah.
No, fuck these guys. No, we coming back.
How long would that take us? Then?
Yeah, is there time for that?
I mean,
As
no
balls go
idea.
whizzing by once more.
They're
We
active
lost.
weapons.
We can, Blackfoots will respond. We just, we lost an air, whole team.
Yeah.
the city of Mjolnir was, you know, wrecked, I guarantee you, Galabad will respond.
You guys are about 200 feet out from the city.
Well, we need a place to regroup with everybody.
True.
Either that or we land and book it for the,
The hideout.
what's it?
Is it a
Yeah, I know.
Blackfoot hideout?
Yeah, no, I know a hideout though. Here, it's not a Blackfoot hideout. Let me
Then
look it up.
yes, I say we land and book it.
Okay.
Let me look up the name real quick. It's in my journal.
Can I like
My-
pull back on the ship so you know I can get some distance from the cannons that are whizzing past us? You're scaring me because you
Yeah.
keep on making that noise every now and then.
Yeah, make a roll a just roll a roll a dexterity check for me.
Blades and bullets.
What is that?
And,
An ability check or saving throw? No, that's an ability check, right?
Yep.
Minerva, the blades and bullets, and the gardens.
No. Eee!
Should have
You hear
advantage.
Oh yeah, that's right. The food.
Food. That's why you should never skip breakfast, guys.
Oh, much better. I feel decent about that.
All right.
Yeah, Peach, I know.
As you've been crank the wheel over to the or what are you trying to do exactly?
Pull, like, slow down and go down. So, like, I'm not trying to catch up to the ships. I'm trying to, like, slow us down to put some space between us. But I'm also simultaneously trying to drop us down.
Okay.
We ain't landing at the actual landing, right? We're gonna just land like somewheres.
Pretty much. Like a decent spot wherever we can safely land.
Combat landing.
Yeah.
All right. And as you begin to descend, for the final, you hear another. As one comes whizzing by. As one of them makes contact,
No.
hits the side of your ship here. It doesn't seem to have affected your flight necessarily. You can tell that there's definitely like some drag or some pull on the side where you kind of have to like compensate as you're steering through. There's definitely a decent amount of damage as boards and planks go flying up into the air, but none of the sub rotors or the propeller on the back seem to have been damaged. And as you slowly descend, you hear the ceasefire of the cannons from above as you guys are trying to, as you're descending away from the docks. So, as you begin to descend, you see the base of the city as it almost looks like a top that's floating in the air. As it comes down to a point at the very bottom, you can see multiple like layers and levels, different, almost like it's made of different layers or floors, but you can see each one of them rotating as it's like said before, and you know what you've heard in the city when you were previously here about the magnificent invention and like the science behind it, as this mechanism utilizes the power of the gravitational magic provided by Eruvium or Elysium to be able to propel and feed off of the energy sort of radiated from the whorl from below. And as each cylindrical layer gets smaller and smaller, as it comes down to that point, you see each of those layers kind of rotate at their own speeds, some in different directions, but a mechanical marvel regardless, as you begin to dive down below it as you're trying to fly around to safety. What are you guys trying to do? As you can hear the explosions from above the city, even now, even being below, you can see like the smoke trails that have been like carrying off into the distance. The sky is becoming darker. Alexandria, roll a history check for me, or history or intelligence, whichever one you prefer.
A 10.
A 10. You do recall back in Mjolnir's, even with the terrifying incident of the fortune teller, you do remember seeing or hearing something a few days ago about a solstice that was supposed to take place.
The winter solstice.
Oh yeah. Guys, there's gonna be a solstice. I don't know if that's why this is happening or why they chose this time. Or...
As the the sky becomes darker, fading to like this deep red hue, but as time progresses, it is getting darker and darker.
Bjorn, what was this spot you were talking about?
The gardens. But we don't want to land like right there, because then they might know where we're headed. But in the gardens, the blazing bullets.
Is there
Where
any...
we went to talk to the. Or wait, did you go with me? Remember the dark elf lady? We're going there.
Alright. Let's see. What's a good discreet place to land? Oh yeah. I remember her. Too on the nose to dock at Eliza's landing. I'll do like the opposite port. And not even a port, just like a body of... a body of water.
So you guys are trying to sweep around over here on the outside of the quarters district?
Yes.
Okay. So I will say that, of course, the docks are, definitely the easier and intentional place to land a ship. So this is going to be a little bit harder. As you're flying in, I guess it's kind of hard to be stealthy about landing an airship. So what I'm going to do is have you roll for the landing itself, like just the general landing, and then another roll for like the maneuverability within like the quarters district that's more set up to be like a gardens area. Actually, yeah, just go ahead and make another dexterity check for me. We won't do 2 rolls. I'll just
Hiya!
change the DC. Okay, I believe you get advantage.
Slightly better, yeah.
15. Okay. So as you come around, you are able to find just like a perfect little place to be able to drop the ship down. But of course, being like trees on the sides, like it's going to be enough to fit to drop down at least. But you can tell that it's going to sustain a bunch of damage from like the bordering trees, but you'll be able to get it in as the ship begins to sort of sway out from the back end slowly and shifts and kind of like rocks over to the right as it slowly, gradually makes its way and kind of hovers from above. And then you drop a few of the gears and switches down on the control panel, and the ship makes its descend. It's not really a crash landing, but as you're like coming down, you hear the snapping of trees and branches and other things as the ship is just like kind of crushing into the the garden scenery here as it's all being crushed. You hear it snap. You can hear the grinding of the wood against the hull of the ship. It begins to shake violently as some of the trees are like piercing up into the bottom of the ship itself. And as the ship settles, it kind of leans over to the right at about like a 30-degree angle as it's almost like it's pouring off to one side as the ship has sort of settled into this area. But for the most part, you were able to land successfully as best as you could.
Not the greatest landing, but I got us here.
We gotta get out of here. It's gonna attract attention.
Yeah.
And
Make sure we grab the captain.
yeah.
Alright. I will go get her then.
All right, so Moon goes and
I'll carry her.
all right. Thorn throws the captain over his shoulder, which she's basically like still almost dragging the ground because of the height differences. Since to be like a little kid, carrying an
So
adult.
Strong.
Do you want me to carry her?
Here, I got this, buddy. You gotta guide us to the hideout, anyways.
All right.
Well, I guess
I just
Thorn
know
could do
I'm-
like a fireman carry,
Yeah.
As you see like her hands still dragging the ground, you turn and look over and you switch her to like bring her over both shoulders and is no longer dragging as you guys kind of make your way off.
Easy.
Are you guys trying to be quiet? Or are you just trying to be as fast as possible?
I'm gonna have some urgency, so I'm gonna be as quick as possible.
Yeah, I would say speed is very important. I don't think we would try to make like extra noise per se, but I don't think it would be smart to like move stealthily enough to like where they're gonna just get here before we even get anywhere.
Okay.
So
All right. So you guys begin to book it, making a mad dash
This way. This way.
Just adjusting something.
Can't believe that guy suplexed him off the ship.
I'm always gonna remember him.
Private.
Private.
I was joking. His name's Doyle.
Well, private.
No, like Private Doyle. Doyle.
As you guys make your way out of the gardens, and sorry, can you repeat to me where you guys are heading to Blades and Bullets?
Yeah, it's in the Gardens of Innovation.
Okay, yeah, so you guys are heading to the Gardens of Innovation out from the southern portion of the Quarters District. And as you're like traveling along the road here, you begin to hear shouting and the clanking and clattering of blades clashing and the grunts of people fighting one another.
Can we see who's fighting?
You can. You are able to make out as you kind of see like a few steps go up that splits off like to the entry of the Gardens of Innovation. You see what looks like members of the Black Iron Guard fighting some somewhat familiar figures that you saw down in the ruin, but not undead. Let me get a picture here. Oh, they're all that picture. Okay. You see a feline humanoids adorned with long flowing black kimonos and like partial samurai gear. Most of them seem to resemble that of Sphinx cats, but not all of them. Oop, not wrong screen.
Kitty.
Kind of look like Beerus.
Oh yeah.
That's the idea, for sure.
Well, I thought they were Nightblades.
Thanks. It's an ad hoc adjustment, for sure. Yeah, I'll just say, Thorn, you would definitely know them as the Nightblades. I'm pretty sure you probably made the check last time in the ruin as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it does appear
Alright.
that Nightblades have come here to the city and are in open combat with those within the Black Iron Guard.
I think the cats are the good guys.
Good to know.
Well, at least gooder than the others.
Okay. This is their turn, they said. Oh, it's dark in here.
say, just pretend you didn't see anything.
I didn't see anything.
What is this again? An eclipse? No, a solstice?
Is it an
Oh,
eclipse?
oh, I probably said
You said the solstice.
Yeah, it's an eclipse for sure.
Solar eclipse?
The one where
Can't
the
remember.
moon covers the sun.
Well, or the Earth's shadow covers the sun, right?
Oh. So lunar.
Wait,
Eclipse.
I don't know. It's weird. It's something is eclipsing.
Yeah,
okay?
you would think it's probably at the very least a lunar eclipse because the sun is being blocked by the moon.
Okay. The thing is happening.
Alexandra, how did you know?
What?
How did you know that there was going to be an eclipse?
Oh, they were talking about it in the town. Weird stuff happened back then, but everything's been very urgent since then, so I wasn't able to tell everybody.
Could I have reloaded my gunblade while we were on the ship? Like,
Yeah,
still
for
kind of
sure.
flying in? Okay.
What does everyone want to do?
I'll go ahead and reload my scimitar as well.
Go
Here,
ahead.
take this, and I toss the scimitar and longsword that I picked up to Raijin. Well, I toss the scimitar to Raijin and the longsword to Alexandria.
Okay. Does that allow you to transfer that, or do I have to do it?
I think I can do it. Not sure though.
Pretty cool. I'm gonna read.
And I'm going to heal.
I think for the sake of this, I guess I'm gonna do that. So it's not.
They'll have to check their inventory. I'm not sure.
It did not.
Yeah, then I can't. And I don't think I can do it unless I can open their character sheet.
All right, so you give the scimitar to.
Raijin and the longsword to Night Fury.
Got it.
I'm keeping the amulet.
Whoa. Thanks, man.
All right,
Shot of cough syrup real quick.
and
Yeah.
Thorn tosses you a scimitar and a long sword, and you guys notice that the hilt of the weapon appears to have a grip that resembles like a spiraling dragon's tail coming down, and the handguard breaks off into almost like draconic wings that kind of arch around, and one of the sides kind of reaches over like where it would protect your knuckles, and you do see like a finely crafted design of the weapon. There's like a sort of like a squiggly swirl that's like really smooth that goes up in like a wave motion, almost like all the way up to the blade and to the tip. It's almost familiar of like an elvish craft, sort of, but you can't quite make out what it is. But you can tell that it's a very finely crafted weapon. Both of them have similar features.
You see me just like holding it up, admiring it. Some top quality steel right here.
All right. Well, I guess we're fighting our way through.
Can never catch a break.
Mhm.
Mm. Um, yeah, so you guys approach. You see these two fighting each other here. You notice they seem to be preoccupied with one another. What would you guys like to do?
Well, you guys want to help? Can one of you stay back here stay with like Captain?
Yeah.
I feel like helping would benefit everybody in the long run.
Yeah, I guess the less creepos there are running around, the better.
All right.
As you walk closer, you just hear, ching, ching, ching. Yeah.
I'm gonna go 5 feet. I'm gonna put a clone on the other side of him and attack to help out this Nightblade.
How funny would it be to run into Doyle fighting the same guy?
All right. you
In
make
my
a-
mind, he had his wingsuit. He had his wingsuit on, and he's safe.
He'll be fine.
We're hopeful. We're hopeful.
Am I good to attack?
Yeah.
Catch him off guard.
Mm.
Never mind. Bonus action. Players in that bonus action. When you use, okay, so I used a melee attack, so I'm good to use my bonus action.
Very nice.
Alright,
The two ends.
Crit.
get wrecked, nerd. Wait, it didn't, should be 7, 14 plus 13.
Diorn.
Or no, sorry. 7, yeah. Yeah, 14 plus 13, no, 14 plus 6. 20. So I mend.
Just splatters.
Hey there.
You see,
We're
he
here to help.
turns, has his katana facing your way. Just kind
I
of
just
gives
show
you the
him
eye.
my Blackfoot medallion.
Our quarrel is not with you. And you see him dashes off. Yeah, you're just gonna.
Not even a thank you.
Yeah, they be like that. They're like super serious.
Very
Bunch of
bad.
edgelords, you know.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So yeah, that one dashes off, and they begin battling over here. You see, as you round the corner, a couple more fighting. You can hear fighting on the other side of the building. Technically, you can't see these people, but I didn't want to have Raijin light up a torch so he could see in dim light, but. All right. What do you guys do from here?
Feel like we should go right. Take out that one. That frees up 2 more cats.
Oh yeah.
And then we go up. But I don't want to be like the only one doing stuff, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Waiting for you
Sure.
guys to see you guys on there.
Where's my little?
That sounds good. Yeah.
Cause I'll just keep going and slashing.
Didn't you say that you needed me to stay with the captain?
Well, you can bring her forward as we
Yeah.
progress. Just don't I didn't want to bring her right up in there in the melee range, like with her on my shoulder while I'm trying to swing my sword.
I will bring her with me then.
Since one of the ranged peeps I figured would stay with her. I can move her along. That is. Yeet.
All right. And as you guys come around the corner, you see these two like fully engaged, and you see this one is just like casually walking up behind this one with their blade. And as these two facing each other lock up blades as they're clashing, you see the spark fly, shoots out from the blades grinding together. The one up comes right up behind and just clean cuts his head off
Ooh, Jesus.
Dang.
and does a little like slings the blood off the blade and sheathes the weapon, and you see them both rapidly take off. Thanks, Spaz. Appreciate it.
Wasn't ahead of the game.
Yeah, I guess let's keep on going.
Mhm.
They're at least clearing the path for us.
Yeah. Bum, 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 bum.
And as you guys are around the corner, Alexander, you hear from behind you, and then you see the one in the middle here, like, does a, like, spinning whirlwind attack.
Oh wow.
Jesus.
Oh. I think they got this, guys.
I think
Yeah.
in the
All
clear.
right. Well, let's go then. Wait,
Dash.
is this
just
supposed
dash,
to be the
dash.
building, by the way, or is this just?
Dash, dash.
This is just kind of like a path to
Okay.
the
Yeah, I was just making sure.
yeah, and you see as this one like dashes through, does like the like the dash is like an instant 15 feet as they slice through with their blade, and without looking behind sheathes his weapon as this one falls over, and you just see this one takes off running.
Oh wow.
Dang. Well,
Yeah, I think you're right. I think they got it covered.
All right, let's go.
Hello there.
And you see these kind of step out as this one approaches. What are you doing here?
Well, we're here to take out the Black Iron soldiers, of course.
We're here to help.
Blackfoot, they just got done bombing Mjolnirs. We came to try and save them, but we took down one of the ships. The ships that just landed are full of bombs. They're going to be bombing everybody or something like that. So we were trying to stop it. We got one of them. We killed General Drek. And yeah. So now I'm headed to the Black Blades.
And
Sorry, a lot.
what's with the dead weight? And as he points back towards the captain.
She's our captain. she got injured by General Drek, so you know, we're just helping her.
We leave no man behind.
Not even you.
As he steps forward and sheaths his katana. We've received word that there's something going on up at the terrace. That is where we are heading.
Well, we'll probably meet you there.
He reaches his hand out. I'm Kitty Geary.
Kitty Geary. I love it.
I shake his
Love it.
hand. Dion Blackfoot. It's a pleasure.
We are but a few of the Nightblades.
Yeah, you guys don't get around much. I didn't expect, you to be here. Pretty cool.
Well, there is something rather special happening tonight.
You mean the eclipse?
Well, that is probably the smallest view of it.
You mean?
What more of a perfect time to be closest to her? We are
Katsu?
strongest.
Hmm.
Talk about-
What a coinky dink. Did you guys tell me about your thing? I don't think I told you about my thing.
Mm-mm.
I don't think we told you about our thing either.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Just a big ol' secret.
I mean, I told you about my thing.
Like I can
You know what we're talking
feel,
about?
Nope.
I can feel her light with the stroke of every single sword. It's invigorating. And he looks back at you, Alexandria. You can see he kind of like does a little, like squints his nose a bit as he kind of like smells in your direction. Can't you feel it?
Mm,
Look over my shoulder. Eyebrow up.
I was a little worried that he was gonna be mad that I'm a dog.
Moon, what are you doing?
Totally not trying to pet the cat.
Don't
I
do
give him a
it!
I give him a thumbs up. I'm like, good kitty. Thanks for helping.
Yeah,
Don't
you
mind
see
this
one
one.
like as he like has his hand on his sheath, like, you know, pushes the sword out like an inch with his thumb.
He comes from a different land. Like that's his greeting. Don't mind it.
He insists on
He doesn't understand
touching
mortal,
everybody's nose.
interactions with other mortals.
I could make food if you like.
Anyways, this might explain the whole like cat vision thing. We should take Captain to safety and then meet up with them at the terrace.
Agreed.
Well, we are on our way, and we will bear witness to the prophecy being fulfilled. And you see him like reaches up behind his shoulder and kind of nods his finger, and in unison they all like turn and like take a position to dash, and they go begin sprinting off like they go about 120 feet like in 6 seconds.
Wow.
Okay, bye.
Bye, guys.
Off into the
Pretty
distance,
cool.
you guys hear more you can hear like the faint like screaming off into the distance. You see like a crowd of people like rushing towards you guys in the direction that you're coming, as they are like trying to push past you guys and running away from everything that's happening. As you like look up, you can tell like you know that the terrace is like on the like backside of the like the council chambers and the Athenaeum. And you just see like bursts of fire kind of like in all different directions around you, like over the buildings. As you see over, you see little bursts of like orange and reddish light as people like scream out, and even more smoke begins to kind of like billow and rise and almost creates a sort of foggy haze throughout the city at this point. That with a mixture of it also getting increasingly darker, almost at a rapid pace now, as the moon rises from the west, so to speak, as Morta rotates and the moon begins to block out the sun. So you guys head to Blades and Bullets to try to drop off the captain.
And yeah, or to see what the Black Blades are doing during all this. If they're helping or just whatever.
Hopefully try to, get more backup. If we can
So you guys run over. Let me bring you. So you guys run over, you find the shop, you notice that some of the buildings, some of the windows are kind of like broken out. Down the ways you see, some of them are on fire. And as you roll up to Blades and Bullets, you notice that the door is partially ajar, and you go inside, and it looks like, as you look around, it appears to be vacant.
Oh, that's not a good sign.
Mm-mm.
I don't
Unless
think
they're
she has-
hiding.
Yeah, I was about to say. I don't think they had maybe like some trap door.
So I was gonna investigate for any hidden rooms.
Make an investigation check.
I'll also help him look to give him advantage.
Okay.
I'll ask if he wants guidance.
Oh, for sure.
Twice on accident.
Double the guidance.
Oh, guidance.
23. 23.
As you scramble to look around all the commotion, you're going through looking for through cupboards, underneath rugs, and initially you don't find anything. And then you, as you're checking things behind the counter, as you're kind of like walking through, you notice the sinking of one of the boards is a little bit more than normal, and you pull up a little mat that seems to be like in front of the main little display case there, amongst all of the like blades and rounds that seem to be like in the little showcase. You notice that there is a small little hatch.
Try and pull it.
As you pull it up, or attempt to pull it, you notice that there's a slight catch to it. With your investigation check, I will say that you probably think it's trapped.
Well, darn. I don't have a thieves kit, but not a way to disarm traps. Well, there's a hatch here, but I think it's trapped. So,
We could try announcing ourselves. Maybe they can.
hey! Blackfoots are here! Hey! Knock knock, who's there?
You hear silence.
Think we could just leave her behind the counter?
Yeah, I mean,
And then you hear, "What do you want?"
Hey, we're trying to like help fight and stuff. Our captain's injured. Can we like leave her here for safety?
Mm.
Leave her here for safety? I'm getting out of here. I can take her with me.
Where are you going?
Away.
There's a way.
I don't want to be here whenever, you know.
do you have
It
a location you
starts.
can give us so we can pick up our captain?
Retriever? Yeah.
I believe Thorn knows where I'll be. Or at least
Like turn to
a
look,
rough
look at him as he's
roundabout way.
Kind
Thorn, as you recall her showing you the map of the New Mestrian Underdark, the city of Noxstad.
I do remember that.
But I am
What do you
going
guys
now.
think?
I mean, we don't really have that many options right now,
She'll at least be alive.
and safe. I mean, as long as you trust him, I'm good with it.
What is your decision? The darkness is coming quickly. I do not have time for this.
We don't have much of an option, huh?
Mm-mm.
Take care of her, okay?
Pinky
Don't-
promise.
Don't let anything happen to her.
She will
Hold
be
out my
just fine.
pinky.
To
Pinky
Raijin?
promise. No, to her. Pinky promise.
What is this pinky promise?
It's like contract. You'll protect her, we'll come get her. You know, that whole deal. Remember, we're trying to be partners anyways. You know, this is kind of like a good show of faith.
Fine. Pinky promise.
All right. You guys saw it.
I saw it with my 2 eyes.
Did.
Thank you.
Don't think you don't
And-
owe me for this
Yeah.
one.
I gave her 50 gold. I tossed the bag I got from General Direct to her.
All right.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
All right. And she kind of like puts one of her arms around, like over her shoulder and does like a sort of, Rose is conscious at this point, but she's kind of like helping her like walk along. And you see them kind of disappear underneath. It just looks like a dark gray metallic structure. And you'd probably guess that, it's one of the levels beneath the city as they kind of disappear into the darkness as they make their way.
Are you guys ready? I slap my cheeks.
Yeah, I guess ready as I'll ever be.
Ready.
You see me
Thumbs
like
up.
kind of rotating my shoulder.
All right. So you guys make a dash as you're kind of like, you make your way around and start like heading up the hill as you pass the Hall of Devotion, heading up towards the terrace.
I wonder if Belle got out okay.
You see. You see 2 Black Iron soldiers kind of like running down the hill towards you guys as you're rushing up. And you see them like reach behind, and they both take a shot at you with longbows as you run up. Completely missing pretty much everyone, I believe. This one comes flying at you, Raijin.
Oh, that hits. I
Just
believe.
hits. Wow. Okay. Arrow comes flying in, just hits between like that small opening in your armor around the shoulder.
Ah,
As you take 5 points of piercing damage. I'll apply it here.
thank you.
All right. What would you guys like to do
Wreck 'em.
as you continue to dash up
You
the
gotta tell
hill
me
here? It's about
who's the one who shot me.
65 feet. Feel free to just kind of like, move and say what you're gonna do.
Oh.
I'm not gonna put us in like a turn tracker. You guys can just say what you're trying to do.
Oh, okay. Well, who shot me? Because that's who I'm running at.
The one on the
I'm
right.
just going straight as far as you'll let me.
You jerk. Yeah.
Well, within
Yeah, if
20
you guys are running forward, I'm just gonna say that they Moon,
like in the middle kind of
if
thing.
you're wanting to do something like before they reach melee range, feel free to call it out. But if not, they're just going to continue to run forward towards you guys to get into melee range.
As he's running, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot him with an arrow. On
Okay.
his leg.
Yeah, I'd put a clone out before like he gets to me, I guess. Would be the
Straight up.
plan.
Nice.
Nat 20. We need to hit Moon with a, with the old. All right,
Let's go.
roll for that crit damage, Moon. Give him one.
Nice.
11 points of damage.
Doesn't feel good, does it?
Yeah, as the arrow goes flying forward, you pierce him in the eye. He's still alive, but he's just like, "Ah! Ah! Ah!" He just drops his weapon. And he's just like screaming, like holding on to the shaft. Ah!
Nice.
Guess you can't say you have your eye on me, huh?
He like stops his screaming for just a second to kind of like, really? Ah! All right, what's everybody else do?
I'm gonna take a swing with my scimitar
Okay.
at Mr. Sir.
Don't forget to use your other one.
I thought it said you had to attune to it. Or that's what I read. I didn't know, like.
It's fine. Well, we can say that you guys were doing that, like
Okay.
on the right here, just for the ease of things. A 19 hits.
That scimitar name is so cool.
I know, right? Thematically, it fits. Ah!
Go ahead and roll for damage.
Good old swing. Let's see. How much is it?
I'm assuming that it's just regular amount of damage.
Yeah, it should be like regular scimitar damage, and then if it
Like
has
D6,
any
right?
bonuses to it, it would be.
Yeah, it's 1d6 plus 1 plus 2 plus that bonus. If you so in your inventory, I don't know if it's like prompting you to roll for damage, but if you look in your inventory on the character sheet, like click
Oh,
the
yeah, it
name
does.
and,
Okay.
and there's damage there, like a damage.
Yeah, it was like
thing that
right
you
next
can
to the
click.
attack.
So it shouldn't be just 1.
Yeah, so I mean, it's the roll plus 1 plus 2.
Let me just.
What's the bonus?
Okay, so 1
Well,
plus
you,
2.
You don't,
Okay.
you don't get proficiency on damage, so you're getting your mod plus the weapon bonus that comes with the weapon. Because it looks like it has a +2. So the weapon has a +2 modifier on its own. Because it's like a magical wondrous item or whatever.
Yeah, so it's just your So it'll be a +3, so you actually did 4 damage.
That's for shooting me.
Yeah. And yeah, he's looking rough. Still screaming, trying to like pull the arrow out. Like, ah!
I wouldn't pull that out.
Every little inch that he pulls it out, he screams more intently. Alexandria. as this person is still barely hanging on. The other one hasn't been touched yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack this buddy. Other buddy.
This buddy.
Attack that buddy.
Yep. With the slumbering dragon's wrath longsword. Okay.
So cool.
That is gonna hit, for sure.
Nice.
Does a 23 hit?
Does a 31 hit?
Seven
7 points of slashing damage.
Yeah, though.
Dang.
All right.
Got him.
I think you can do anything with that. Okay, so yeah, no, we're good.
Takes
That's
5
it?
more, right?
I already shifted today.
All right. Theon.
It's gone.
He's getting bladed.
It's gonna get clamped. 24 hits.
Oh my gosh.
10 points.
Very nice.
And, are we using bonus actions?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, if you have them.
And then, and it's like my clone's in front of him, you know. So he like slashes, and then if this hits, like a bullet, kind of like smoke goes through, and like the bullet passes through my clone and hits him unsuspectingly.
Nice.
24.
Oh yeah.
15.
Oh gosh.
Chose the wrong run up.
Yeah. Turns into red mist.
Oh, nice. That was a bigger bullet than I thought.
And this guy tries to run off, just screaming frantically, provoking attack of opportunity from Moon and Raijin.
Oh, you poor bastard.
Does a 2 hit?
Moon chucks the javelin and it goes wide, sticks into the tree next to him. Raijin, clean hit with the scimitar.
Don't worry, I got him.
Wait, I need that weapon. Come back.
As he slashes him down, Moon, the javelin goes wide and sticks into the tree. You go over and obtain it. And
Turn off the light.
it is looking as if it is almost nighttime. As you guys look up towards the sky, and you can see like the sort of crescent shape of the sun with almost a complete like black sphere reaching the full like total eclipse. Nearing anyway.
Well, let's get there.
Let's go.
Is it to the right?
Is it this? Yeah, is it this building?
This building.
As you look over to the right, you see a set of eyes kind of peer around the doorway as you look into the Hall of Devotion.
Hmm.
Hootie!
You see Hootie Twinklebeak.
The ladies, man.
The ladies' man.
Oh my gosh. No.
Hootie, I missed you.
know this guy?
Oh yeah, he's the ladies' man.
Oh, like not
We
in
go
agreement.
way
like-
back.
Oh shoot.
Wait, so is this to the terrace?
So going straight up will take you to the terrace. As you can see, that's in the direction of the Anthenium, and on the other side of the city council chambers. To the right, that's the Hall of Devotion. As you can see, like Hootie appearing from the
Is Belle
side
also
as
in
he
there?
kind of peeks out. You don't see Bale.
Where's... What? No. He has to be here.
What the heck? Oh.
Alexandria, Belle's not here. Where's Dad?
Were you expecting to find someone here?
My dad.
Why would he be here though? Why wouldn't he be? Wouldn't he be at the Arboretum? Not Arboretum. What is it called?
Anthonium?
Anthonium. I was like, not trees, guys, but
Trees.
the other one. Have you tried calling for Bale? For him?
We can try, but I haven't.
We
Okay.
can call for
As
him when we
Moon
get to the right
paces
place.
Like
nervously.
Hootie steps out. Well, hey guys.
Hey Hootie, what's up, buddy?
Hey,
You
Hootie.
good?
Well, it's pretty scary around here. Wait, that's
Yeah.
my Kermit voice. Hold on. Hey, here we go.
Hootie. Is there more people in there?
Not in here. I believe I got them all out. Everyone I could, at least,
Well,
What's happening?
the bad guys are here, and Eclipse and all. And we need to protect our home.
Well, I think you're right. But most importantly, I think there's a shooting star in all of us, Moon. As he places his hand on you and he casts protection from good and evil.
Hmm.
Nice.
Feel all warm inside. Thanks, Hootie. Stay safe, you know. I wouldn't want the legendary ladies' man to go out.
Well, you
Not the
don't have to
temple
worry about
keeper.
me.
No.
Don't worry, I'll be right behind you.
Alright, let's go to the
Yeah.
Anthonium. This way.
To the Anthony.
So you guys going like into the Anthonium, or are you going to the terrace?
Oh wait. Oh yeah. Well, I was heading to the terrace.
Yeah.
Then we're going to the terrace.
Okay.
Let's go to the
Oh.
terrace. I will say though, they're probably fine at the Anthonium. All those magic users.
That's true.
And students of different classes.
Be a bold move to attack.
They be
That
okay.
and
Those were
taking
the
out the
perks.
taking out the generals,
Good
pretty big
thing. It's a good
blow.
thing.
So
As you guys head up a few more steps just beyond the City Hall chambers and the Athenaeum, you find yourself making your way up to the terrace that sort of overlooks the vast arcane ocean on the edge of the floating city here. As you get to like the edge of this courtyard, you see Kitty Geary immediately about 20 feet away, like just at the top of the stairs. And you see a couple more Nightblades fighting some Black Iron Guards. And you see a figure at the edge of the terrace that seems to be almost in a sort of pure, like, shadow form like state. They turn around and you see like the shadows around the person begin to pulsate and grow, and Kitty Geary says, "Get behind me!" And he like throws up, like slams his sword into the ground, and you see a glowing like white moonlight energy begin to form in a circular rune circle, and as it pulsates, creates this dome of lunar light. And just as it comes up in just the nick of time as this wave of dark, shadowy energy like pulses throughout the entire terrace, immediately killing the other Nightblades and the Black Iron guards that are fighting each other in the center of the room. Let me set this up here.
I didn't mention my dream to you guys, right?
Dream.
What dream?
Oh, out of character. I didn't mention
Oh.
my dream to you guys, right?
No.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't
Never
even
mind.
know if any of us
Talked
might
about
have
that.
just-
What
yeah.
happened that night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we all just kind of had our own little thing, and we were just like, "Oh, yeah, that was weird," and then that's it.
Yeah. Oof. Wow.
I wonder if that Marcus still is reacting.
Whoa.
When I see this happen, I'm just like, not this guy. Like, yeah. Yeah, that's it.
As you all see, this really sweet gift.
You know this Joker?
Not like personally, I guess. But Grandpappy did.
All right, you guys should own that now. You guys see Kitty Geary like holding his sword into place to maintain this sort of ritual that you guys are standing in, you feel a sense of warmth wash over you. You have like this sense of sort of holy protection as you can like see this sort of like whitish yellow lunar light sort of make like this magical armor that seems to highlight you. Admit, like within the light though, you see it's almost like the darkness begins to pierce through. Directly where Moon is standing. And as you look over, you notice that Moon's eyes roll into the back of his head, and he begins to levitate. You see a glowing purple rune marked on his leg activates, and the sprawling, like, inky shadow begins to spew out from the mark and crawls over towards the shadowy figure.
There's 2 Raijins and no Alexandria.
Oh. Sorry about that.
Yeah,
Oh, you're not.
2 Raijins.
Oh, there's a book.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Hmm. And you hear, wait. Okay. Oh no, did my audio go away? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. My voice mod was closed, so I don't know. I'm hoping that didn't affect the stream. Anyways, so you hear Shadow from over off to the side. I will cover this world in shadow.
Mhm.
And the little, like, inky, splotchy shadow that seems to just, like, it's not like that it's just hovering over the floor. It's like it's stretching out from its source and reaches forward to grab and, like, pull itself as it slowly, like, crawls towards Shadow's direction. And as it gets closer, you see it to begin to, like, take shape and form into, like, a humanoid structure as it begins to walk towards him, leaving behind little inky black trails of, like, footprints.
And I will take it from you.
And you see
Whoa.
the darkness meld with Shadow. And his aura just pulses and explodes out. And you see Shadow's arms, like, extend completely out to the sides as he rotates and levitates in the air facing towards the moon, and you see shadowy ethereal chains reach out and extend all the way as if they're reaching out towards the moon. And way off into the distance you hear as if Shadow is currently anchoring the moon in place.
Guys, we've got to stop him.
You hear
What
Kitty
can
Geary,
we do?
Katsu, help us. Show us what to do. And you see an orb of light as these orbs of light funnel up the engravings and the markings of these statues of Katsu and Amoy.
I'm gonna get a closer look. Can we do that?
Yeah, absolutely. So as you leave this circle, you are currently still covered in like this glowing lunar energy, but you can tell that it's fading away as you are like remaining outside of the circle. And what you see from Shadow, even though they are preoccupied by anchoring the moon with what appears to be Morta's rotation, you see the dark energy begin to pulse out like it did before as you guys were approaching that, you know, killed everyone else that was up here standing outside of the light. As you approach the statue, though, you
Maybe
see
not.
this glowing light, this glowing mote of energy.
Okay.
It appears to be some sort of divine light.
I'm gonna stand in it.
As you like reach out,
Just in case.
as you touch it, you feel an immense amount of energy pulsing through you, as if you are harnessing the power of the gods yourself.
Whoa.
I don't know what to do with this. Okay.
And as you're holding onto the moat, you look over and you see the pulsating from Shadow, as if the pulse of darkness is about to explode. As you
Maybe I go
see
back?
writhing shadowy chains and arms reaching out from within the aura, you hear the almost like a charging up. And you guys see as Alexandria dashes
Oh.
back. Oh, what
Okay.
happened?
Yeah.
There's two of you?
Okay. Nope.
Oh,
I'll be there. I'll just be there. If I die, I die.
well, you do have time, just saying that. Like, as you're like grabbing onto
Oh.
this, you hear like the pulsing of the energy that you heard as you were coming up the stairs just before the explosion happened. So you would be able to know that, you know, it's going to happen.
Okay.
So
Well
you
then,
so you
I'm
have
gonna
time to make a
try
movement
to
here
go
as you hear the charging, and as Alexandria like just reaches the border of the glowing light, as like a dark pulsing aura washes over the entire terrace, and you see Kitty Geary trying to maintain his circle of protection that he has up for you guys. And once more, Alexandra, you feel the warmth of the protective energies on you. But also you look back into your hands and you see the mote of divine energy.
I think we can use it. The lights, their energy. I don't I don't know if they'll protect us, though. But I think we can use the power from it. I tell everyone. Oh no.
It's worth a shot.
Mm,
Like, so when she picks it up, is it gone from the statue?
Correct. Yeah.
Oh,
Did we
okay.
see like a physical change? Like, did we see it? Or like, like a light, surrounding her type thing?
You can see her holding a light. Like you can see the moat.
Do we have to bring them together?
Let's try.
As the darkness pulses through, Moon, you run out to grab the other moat. You reach up, you see the statue of the sun god, Amoy. You feel an immense radiant energy in a tiny form of this moat that you reach out and grab that's like resting in the palm of his hand. And as you look back, and another 6 seconds go by, you hear the
Moon, get back over here!
and that's where we'll end the session.
No.
Dang.
No.
Cliffhanger. We'll never know if he made it back.
Never ever.
Never ever.
He made it back. But hopefully you guys have like some ideas of maybe what you can do.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
what happens at the top of a return. So yeah, I'll just say that to for a reminder that it seems to be happening like every 6 seconds. So
This is a deadly encounter. Everybody.
and just because they all died doesn't mean that it's an insta death.
Okay.
But it is like a layer
But it
action.
could be.
So very well could be. It's true.
I just put 6 seconds or death.
6 seconds or death.
My cat was calling to Katsu.
Yeah. Hmm. All right. Well, let's see. Did we say that there's no session next week?
Yeah. No session next week.
All right. Well, thanks everyone for coming out and playing. Thanks everyone for coming out and watching.
Mhm.
Yeah.
If this game is exciting and you guys feel like you might want to participate, we are going to be opening up a rotating seat before too long. So feel free to sign up or put your name down. We're going to take a list. If you can pass the vibe check, not that we're doing any gatekeeping, but we got to keep certain appearances on stream and make sure everything's kosher. But we would love to have people sign up and potentially join us in some of the fun. It is going to be an estimated 3 to 5 sessions, maybe. That's subject to change, of course, but we are offering people opportunities for some playtime to jump in, have some fun. If you would like to do that, feel free to go down there and click our Discord link and go hit up the LFG channel, or you can message me personally in Discord. I'm Spio. I believe that's it. No Game Tuesday. Go check out Here There Be Monsters. We'll be playing EQ on Sunday. And a lot of things coming up in the works. Potentially a bunch of one-shots in March. And just a lot of projects going around. So stay tuned. Does anybody else have anything else they would like to add before we close out here?
Thanks for joining, and hope to see you in the next session, and hopefully in the rotating seat.
Yeah.
Yee.
Everyone have a good night.
You
Night.
do,
Night, guys.
Yep.
GG.
Good night, everybody. GG's. Bye.
GG's.
Bye.